at least we got the Star Fox game. Even if it was terrible, at least we got it. What I'm thinking is, this sounds kind of out of left field, but what I'm thinking is, if it's taking so long, maybe, just maybe, at the, like, the slightest sort of, connotation, maybe it's like, a Mother 3, like, HD remake, and they're gonna have, like, the original game packed in with it. Maybe. It just seems odd that they would tease it, and it would just be dormant for this long.
I think it was just mostly making fun of the hardcore fans begging for it over.
But still, we got it. We got He's like, where's the new Star Fox? He's like, we ain't got Star Fox. And then Star Fox was confirmed that year.
The thing you have to understand that Star Fox 64 and like the Star Fox franchise, which as a whole I don't see how people could say is good, but it's still loved by a lot of people, while the Mother series is just very niche.
The Mother series is kind of niche, but it's gaining a cult following. What I think...
I know the following's growing bigger, especially with the virtual console releases of Earthbound.
Yeah, the thing that's making me think is that they released Earthbound, and then they released Mother 1. I feel like those were gauging to see if there's an audience for the Mother series. And if those sold well, then Mother 3 happens. Now, I don't know how they sold well.
I know that Earthbound sold really well. More so than its original run in America.
Yeah.
During the SNES days.
Because Smash Brothers.
I'm not sure about Mother 1 because honestly, Mother 1 is such a mess of a game.
Yeah. Mother 1 isn't all that great, but at least we got the translation.
Yeah.
And before the next game revealed as Mother 3 and you just choke on your own words.
It's not. I just know it won't.
Ugh.
Because think
Whoa, hold up. Excuse me?
Wait, what?
They said they were gonna have characters not only from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, but from other characters in the Mario RPGs. Excuse me?
In what?
In Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga HD whatever. In the Superstar Saga remake. Yo, am I gonna see Goombella in the freaking Beam Beam Kingdom? Excuse me?
Captain Boo has his fans.
It's true.
Or he will after this stream. He will. We'll see to it. You're all forced to be his fans.
Yes. So as you can see on the bottom screen, Captain Boo only has a few Captain commands unlocked because he was actually rewarded pretty recently. But the more you play, the more Captain commands you unlock for all of them. So he's running on fumes here, but I still think that he can pull it off. No, denied.
Mario and Rabbids is actually triggering me. If you came into my stream, you knew I almost passed out and fell asleep watching that. That was disgusting.
I do like that he only has these. They feel like very Boo abilities right now, you know.
Even after it got leaked a few weeks before.
Yeah, like I was open to seeing a new type of game, but it's not even interesting. Like I would at least get a laugh out of it being so terrible, but it's not even that. It just exists, and it's not even. It's just boring.
Like I first heard about that absurd leak months ago. Like you remember back in, I think
that was confirmed by Nintendo. Though. It wasn't that was confirmed by Nintendo. Though. That wasn't a leak.
Like when you first heard that bizarre leak months ago, before like the images came out. Let's talk about like back in February when that was first leaked.
I was expecting just a mini game compilation like Mario Party.
I honestly would have been fine with that because sure, like
it makes sense.
Like the Rabbids, like the first two Rabbids games are just mini game collections. They could have done that.
This one's gonna be fine.
Yes.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
A lot of flying, a lot of rain.
At least that makes sense.
You got it.
Honestly, like Raving Rabbids 2 is a guilty pleasure of mine.
Raving Rabbids 1 was actually really good. I've 100%ed it several times on the PS2. It's not a bad minigame compilation at all.
one that dies.
In fact, some of the
I don't
mini
think
games are actually
it's
really
It's pretty
addictive.
good. What about the second one? The second one I had a lot of fun with.
I haven't played the second one.
The second one I'm not sure how you compare to the first one, but I found the second one really funny to me as a kid. Sure, I haven't played it in probably 6 years at this point, but
Hey, remember when the rabbits were supposed to go home?
oh,
It's gonna be okay for some.
I remember I got that game for Christmas.
Oh. Was it even good?
Which gives us a wonderful
It-
opportunity to demonstrate what
It
this
was
battle
an
looks like.
enjoyable game. It just got
Strategy
really
is
repetitive
you know,
towards the end.
The actual enemies are facing.
Ugh.
I mean, I guess it's just a so okay, it's average game with some funny moments, but it gets old really quickly.
How was the Sony presentation? I had work when that started.
It was honestly okay. Sure, they're remaking Shadow of the Colossus again.
Again? Why?
I don't know, just it's honestly really kind of underwhelming as a whole. At least the new PS4 Spider-Man game looks cool.
Undertale on PS4. That just baffles me.
You're much better
I've
prepared
said
to
several times that Undertale does not look like a game that would even exist on consoles. Like, it just doesn't fit on a console at all.
Especially when there's that one part in the Metaton quiz where you can type something
that
out.
alone.
You said what?
Like there's one point in the game.
Oh yeah, that like writes data onto your computer.
Screen touch away.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work
I
out.
could probably throw it into PS4 screenshots. But
We've seen the other
it's
side
not
of
even
this
that.
battle.
It's just its overall length and aesthetic. It just doesn't fit even by PS4 indie game standards.
Especially when you consider like the true reset mechanic.
You were starting to
And
talk
even
about
considering that, what you call it? And even after that, for it to get not only a console release, but a physical console release is hyper triggering me. And it's not even on limited run, it's permanent. But Skullgirls can't get one? What the heck, Sony?
elliptically.
But Skullgirls is on PS4.
It's on PS4 and it's getting a physical release, but it's only on limited run.
There's no reason to.
Which means you can't just go up and buy a copy of Skullgirls. You have to go to this website, and it's only up for a certain amount of time. In fact, I think it's over now, and you can't get a physical copy of Skullgirls anywhere. And that right there mega triggers me.
Honestly, the worst case of like limited run would probably have to be the original run of Xenoblade Chronicles.
Wait, what?
At least in America, because just imagine this. You have a game that's been petitioned to come to America after being released in Japan and Europe, and you end up having it be a GameStop exclusive. That sounds pretty bad already, but let's say there's
I wouldn't
limited
say that
runs.
as bad as a GameStop exclusive, because a lot of gamers use GameStop anyway here in America.
I know, but added with just being exclusive to one retailer in particular, and having a limited run in the first place, making like all the copies sold within like the same month. If I had never read about the game and got interested in it by reading Game Informer magazine, I would not have a physical copy of Xenoblade Chronicles.
And
Very shyly charge forward with his spear over and over again.
Ugh. Well, at least Xenoblade is being appreciated nowadays and getting physical releases.
Only thing that really ticked me off about people when Shulk was revealed for Smash Bros, people that had never heard of Xenoblade saying like I'm really feeling it all the time. And,
I know
like
that
as
feel.
someone, it's kind of funny how people that have never played Xenoblade interpret like Shulk as a happy-go-lucky anime sword guy, but
yeah.
it's kind of funny how it's almost like a complete opposite in the actual
That's all you're
game,
gonna have points for.
where he's mostly sad.
Rest in peace. I haven't see, you say you're triggered by that, but I've done that several times. I have not even
It really is a shame.
been in the same room as a copy of Xenoblade, and yet I always say I'm really feeling it.
This is bad.
Yeah, I mean Shulk does that every game, but that's not even
Not fine.
3 on 3 now.
the most quotable line in my opinion. It's probably
We chose our unit
friend
well.
Ryan going,
Captain
now
Booba
it's
is a good
Ryan
captain,
time.
Okay.
So he's gonna do this.
I'm gonna trust
There it
him.
is.
I
3-on-1.
believe in him.
2-on-1.
Because honestly, Ryan time
Told you, it was a good thing I
is
saved
just
for that.
And he's
It's a huge
less
meme.
than
Mm.
half your.
yeah.
Let me check the chat, because I'm pretty sure that I got a dude yelling at
Your
me.
hammer bro might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you hate Splatoon? Shrooms confirmed. Second one was pretty fun.
Buddy.
Okay.
Yes, we finished it with a special
Nice.
attack. That feels pretty good.
Can we go to the next game,
Alright, so
please?
that is all you're gonna get
Are they
to see of
still
Captain
focusing
Booba
on
for
Super
now,
Star
but
Saga?
we
Yeah.
have something
What
pretty
part
special
are they
to
playing
show.
like the mini
Are you
games or
ready?
actually
Let's do it.
real
Yeah,
games?
they've been playing the mini games pretty much the entire time.
Oh come on, please.
Are you-
We have Goomba, who you can call
I want to
Captain
see
Booba
like the
if
funny
it's allowed,
faces that
as well as
in the
Koopa Troopa.
when you get your picture
You can call him
taken.
Captain
They
Booba
keep-
too if you want.
Literally after every presentation, they brought out Amiibo. I want you to guess what Amiibo we get with this game.
Do we get a Fawful Amiibo?
We get a freaking Koopa Troopa and a Goomba.
No
Fawful.
No Fawful.
No Cacaletta.
Fantastic. Thanks
Nope.
for taking us through that, Audrey. Next up, we're gonna have ARMS in just a few minutes. Thanks for watching, everybody.
SMH.
Oh, great. Now it's ARMS.
Oh. I missed all the test punches.
At least you have a Switch.
Yeah, that is true. One that I haven't booted up in like 3 weeks.
Man,
Like,
I've had the
IRL.
money for a Switch forever, and I still haven't been able to
Yeah.
get one because they're sold out everywhere.
I don't know how I got lucky. I was like, the first day that I was hunting for one, I got it. I was just lucky. It was the last one too in stock.
Lucky bastard.
It was the second store that I went to, so it's not like I got it first try, because I didn't. Went to the Target, they were all out. Went to the GameStop, they were originally all out, but I talked to this one cool dude that was talking about fighting games, and then, surprise, another one comes back in stock because someone returned it.
You lucky, lucky bastard. I fucking hate you.
Don't worry, everyone else does.
Oh! Let's see. Goomba and Koopa Amiibo. What is with these random Amiibo? I know, right? Literally after every presentation, they've been like, "Hey guys, guess what? New Amiibo." And
I
the thing that
remember when Amiibos, you know, actually were sold out back in 2014, 2015. Back when people would scalp the Wii Fit trainers, the villagers, the Marfs, the Pits,
the
Little-
puffs, the
Rosalinas,
puff
that
man.
one guy that bought 100 Rosalinas.
Oh yeah.
It's just,
No, no, no,
I
no, no.
think the
You know what's triggering me about this whole Amiibo thing that they're doing? With Fire Emblem Warriors, they revealed 2 brand new characters that weren't in any new Fire Emblem games, like they were original to Warriors. So I'm like, okay, they got 2 new Amiibo. We're probably gonna get
and those
Amiibo.
Amiibos
These,
turned out to be, they just happened to be Crom and Tiki.
yeah. Why? Why not promote your new character?
You know what's actually surprising?
What?
Years ago, I was pretty big in Fire Emblem, like I really liked the GBA games, and I got into them because of Smash Bros. And thought, you know, this franchise needs to grow. Really hyped for Awakening. Now it's 2017, I never thought I'd be saying too much Fire Emblem.
I wouldn't be saying it's too much Fire Emblem.
No, I mean, I'm glad that a series that I love is actually doing well. Especially one that hadn't been doing well until Awakening came around.
But you feel like there's too much of it everywhere.
No, it just feels like there's always new Fire Emblem games. Because keep in mind, last year we got Fates, and then this year we got the remake of Gaiden. They're
And
just
with Warriors
like-
as well.
yeah. I mean, Fire Emblem Warriors looks like it's gonna be really fun. I mean, I'm not a huge Dynasty Warriors fan, but I really enjoyed Hyrule Warriors for what it was.
I keep saying this and everyone thinks I'm stupid, but I think that Fire Emblem Warriors makes more sense of a game to make than Hyrule Warriors in and of itself.
It really does.
Because Zelda is all about exploration, while Fire Emblem is straight up about killing dudes. Why not have
Yeah,
Fire Emblem Warriors?
I mean, there's a little bit of